Okay. While I was selling all my junk, Walter and Sarah were having a conversation, and they kept interrupting me. So I had to keep resetting. Um, and I had to kick her off my ship, too, because she just started talking to me on the ship. Like, there's just... They just kept trying to give me, like, a quest, and I'm like, I'm just trying to sell my stuff. Please. Please, just let me sell my gear. So yeah, I had to kick her off my ship. So let's head back to the lodge and listen to their whole conversation. And accept the quest that they're gonna give me. Maybe it'll be a good one. No, I think they just wanted to talk about...
Do you have a favorite restaurant here? Mine is currently Whetstone, but it changes.
Your mouth didn't move, and I haven't even explored this city yet. Having to rush through all these quests. So the game don't get spoiled.
I do not spend as much time here as some of the others, but I appreciate that I was still given my own room.
Well, so was I.
Let's get a second opinion, shall we?
Where are you?
Walter and I were just discussing the expenses incurred during the attack.
No, I was explaining that there's nothing to discuss. It's been taken care of.
It seems that Walter has taken it upon himself to cover the costs of the repairs to both the lodge and the Eye, as well as any expenses relating to the funeral services.
Barrett, for all his antics, was an essential part of this group. And a friend.
So I find this very annoying that when they talk to you, it'll just stop everything you're doing, right? And then do this. I absolutely hate that aspect of the game. I'm fine with talking to them, but call me over. Don't make me look at you through the floor. Thank you, Walter. That was kind. I'm sure he would appreciate what you've done. Spending all the credits in the universe won't make up losing him. Or I don't want to talk about it. I mean, yeah, that was kind of you.
I do have other things that require my attention, you know. Well, it's not about looking for thanks. It needed to be done, that's all.
Well, I can't thank you enough, Walter.
Sarah, I know we argue about money all the time. Most of it is in jest, but occasionally it's not. This is the one way I can best contribute to our work. It has been, and continues to be, an honor to do so. And when this is all over, we can go back to squabbling about minor expenses. But it was important to me that I do this.
Fair enough. Well, since we're already talking about this, there is one more thing I'd like to do for Barrett, and I'd appreciate your input. Nothing extravagant, just a small plaque here in the lodge. Something to remember them by. Where do you think would be appropriate?
Garden, the bar, doesn't matter where it goes, right in the center. Well, I don't know where in the center means. We'll put it in the garden.
I hadn't thought of that. That's a nice idea. Any objections, Walter?
No, I think this is a fine idea.
Then it's settled. I'm glad we had this discussion.
And now, perhaps we can try and move on.
Yes, I think that's right.
Okay. Like, do they meet in this room, or do
As much
they...
as I love uncovering new questions, I wouldn't mind a few answers now and then.
Or do they mean like the center? I don't know. Let's step out and step back in, and maybe it'll spawn the plaque, and we can get a look at it.
Wonder what has happened while we have been away.
Oh. Memorial plaque. In memory of Barrett, a loving husband and fearless explorer, friend to everyone, even his enemies. So she was referring to him as them, but everything else calls them him. Fluent in the argot of science and the science of charm, in his time he discovered countless worlds and chronicled many an adventure, none greater than his own. Yep.
Yes? Until next time.
Seeing if you guys have anything.
Yeah?
Not Sarah.
I feel like I've been waiting my whole life for this. Ask if you've got questions. Take care of yourself.
Noel.
Ever since I got here, stay safe, okay?
Well, Walter's got a quest for us. Let's find Walter. So we can finally do this job he's had for me for like ever.
I'd like to talk to you about something when you have the chance. Curious feeling knowing that you've seen something that no one else has. That you know something no one else does.
Well, I was wondering if you had any work for me.
I want you to know I was very impressed with your work back on Neon.
Well, it was nothing I couldn't handle.
I'm beginning to wonder if there's anything you can't handle.
Walter,
I'd
you're
like to
married.
test that theory. My Star Yard's been having a little trouble getting our next project off the ground. I need someone capable and decisive to step in and steer it in the right direction. Interested?
Aren't you usually more involved in major company decisions like this?
As you know, I'm a busy man, running a company, helping to manage Constellation's financial needs.
It doesn't leave me with much time to get into the weeds with every little business venture that comes my way. Besides, think of this as a rare opportunity to help shape the future of a major consumer brand.
Whatever it is, I'm in.
Love the enthusiasm. I knew there was a reason I picked you to help with this project. It's a new ship. We want to diversify our fleet. Now, I don't know why the people I pay very handsomely to come up with new designs can't seem to get out of the R&D phase. And frankly, I don't care. I just want someone, you, to go there and show them how it's done.
I'm gonna design a ship. It's gonna be bad. I'm not that kind of creative. Why is the project stalling in R&D?
R&D needs to happen first whenever work starts on a new project. It's a natural stalling point since we need to make so many big decisions.
In this case, we're talking about looking at our existing fleet of ships and using data we've gathered to see what consumers want.
But of course, each member of the R&D team can interpret that data to suit their own confirmation bias. I'm guessing that's what we're seeing here.
You really want me to help even though I'm not a professional ship designer? Walter, you're really gonna regret this.
To be honest, I prefer it. I have professional designers, and obviously they can't do the job. They're floundering. And as I've seen firsthand, you dabble in all spectrums. Blue-collar work, exploration, fighting. I could go on. What better person to tell those overpaid muckety-mucks how to build a ship for the discerning consumer?
You can count on me.
Excellent. I'll send word ahead to the project lead, Jules Degante, that you're taking point. They'll all be instructed to listen to you and follow your direction. I expect big things from you, so I'm excited to see what you manage to deliver. I don't believe you'll let me down.
Oh, Walter. Oh, Walter. Poor little baby boy. That's the quest. Overdesigned. Okay. Walter Stroud wants me to help his R&D team with their next shipbuilding project. Development has stalled, and he believes I can get it back on track. Go to Stroud Eklund Ship or Star Yard. My ship first. Yes.
I find the interior of this ship comforting.
Say your last goodbyes.
Is this gonna net me a free ship? Like I'm gonna craft it and they're gonna just give me the prototype? I'm a bit disappointed there's no
So pretty up here. We're in orbit.
there's no console mod support, considering that Fallout and Fallout 4 and Skyrim do, and this is their new thing, and they didn't put any mod support on console.
Drive was spinning down. Jump was smooth as butter.
You've arrived. Stroud Eklund Star Yard is here to serve you.
In a minute now. Come on. Please. Thank you. I was gonna just ram it.
Porco, that room of yours better be clean next time I go in there.
I'll get to it, Dad. I promise.
Seals are tight. This ain't my getting around to a tone. You understand?
Fine, okay. I'm going.
Well, there's Vasco. I trust they're gonna.
Orion, it is pleasant to see you.
I trust they're gonna be okay with me bringing Andreja.
Welcome to Stroud Eklund.
Stroud, and on behalf of Stroud Eklund, welcome. In our new state-of-the-art Star Yard, we are creating revolutionary new starships at prices that are out of this world. You've seen the rest. It's time you try a Stroud Eklund.
You've seen the rest, now try the best.
Walter is quite proud of what his company has accomplished, and for good reason.
We got a guy named Havershaw, and we have an Ella and a Mike arguing. Customer.
I'm proud to be part of the Stroud Eklund team.
Havershaw?
I think you'll find we have some tempting options for you. A pleasure to meet you. Welcome to the premier Star Yard in the settled systems. We may be new, but I think you'll see why everyone's talking about us.
What's the difference about Stroud Eklund ships?
The other Star Yards have been in business so long that they're set in their ways. Take Deimos. They've been making spaceships since my grandfather's days. So we looked at every facet of these elderly corporations for opportunities to revolutionize and innovate. If you don't believe me, see for yourself.
Your Star Yard looks very impressive.
Thank you. So, what sort of ship are you looking for?
Are the ships here really better than the other Star Yards?
In my opinion, yes. Trident and Tayo both value style over substance in their own way. Deimos is positively ancient, very set in their ways, and Hope Tech? Well, you don't look like you want a space barge. I have a feeling we'll see each other again.
I have to speak with Jules. Okay. So there was a thing here. I was supposed to sit down, I think, but I didn't.
These ships are nice, but compared to a trident? Huh.
So now it's changed to speak to Jules.
I came out of curiosity, but some of these specs, impressive.
We have a state-of-the-art R&D department here.
Something soon, either because it got cut off by something else. I don't know what it says.
I heard they're making a new class of ship here.
Havershaw's in the showroom if you're ready to buy.
I'm good.
I can't believe Stroud pulled this off.
You aren't even going to question me? Just some random guy entering the facility? Who do we got in here? I'm pretty sure I missed all their dialogue because I was talking to Havershaw. Who do we got? Mike? Huh? A Bobbio? Nev Papadopoulos? Frank? Got a Frank in here? Always have to have a Frank in the office. Who are you? Ella?
Hi there.
You're Jules. Alright, what do you... Oh, can I not talk to any of you guys?
Hey, I think Jules wanted to talk to you first.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
Have you been leading the R&D team for long?
It might surprise you to hear that no, I have not. This is actually the first project I've led for Stroud Eklund. I recently graduated with a master's degree in engineering management. I'm actually kind of surprised they hired me, but I was at the top of my class, so maybe they didn't want to lose me to some other star yard. Anyway, I'm grateful for the chance to do good work here.
Alright, so you're the product lead. What does that mean?
It means I'm responsible for making sure our projects are carried through to completion. I'm not the one calling all the shots per se, but I do need to ensure the people making those calls are empowered to do that within the limits the executive set for us.
Alright, I'm here to speak to you about the new ship project.
You must be Walter's colleague. He informed me that you'd be taking charge of Project Kepler despite the fact that we have a fully dedicated R&D staff already assigned to it. But that's okay. I'm sure that even though you have virtually no experience with this, you'll do a great job.
I could use a little less of that attitude. Passive aggression. Walter will find out. I'll be honest. I still have no idea why Walter trusts me to do this.
Great. That's great. Cool. Well, since we have no other choice, let's get to it, shall we?
Oof, that is not a good sign.
As you probably know, we're tasked with coming up with Stroud Eklund's next hit starship. But we have budget concerns, market research to finish, and we can't seem to agree on a design. So I guess Walter sent you to resolve these issues. Have at it.
What's so hard about choosing what kind of ship to build?
There are a lot of factors to consider. Who is our market and what do they want in a ship? Which components are we putting into it? How fast should it go? How much cargo capacity should it have? What color should it be? We need to decide every little detail.
Okay, can you tell me a little bit about the team?
Sure. I'm Jules, R&D project lead. Was the one making all the big decisions. I suppose I just coordinate now. You already heard from Frank. He's lead designer on the project, focused on the look and feel of the ships. There's Ella, another senior designer. She focuses on some of the more technical designs of ships. Went to school with Frank. Mike is our senior engineer, responsible for consulting on all the technical bits, the machinery, the computer systems, etc. And then there's Nev. She's here for marketing. It's her job to weigh in and sell this thing to consumers.
All right, I think I understand. I'm ready.
Okay, good. So, before we can do anything, we need to resolve the budget issue. We were charged with building the newest, hottest ship on the market, which won't be possible unless we petition the board for more money. So we have two new budget proposals. One will allow us to build what I consider to be a very sensible ship, but we'll have to make some tough design cuts. The other will allow us much more flexibility to put whatever we want into the ship. It's what I call the kitchen sink proposal. I don't love it, but it'll be next to impossible to approve. What should we go with?
What's wrong with the kitchen sink budget? Wouldn't everyone get what they want?
While it's true we'd be able to afford to put anything and everything into that design, it's just not practical, and the board will put more pressure on us to see that it succeeds. I worry that without constraints, my team will be disincentivized to focus this ship in any given direction, and they'll try to cram in everything but the kitchen sink, hence the name. Who knows what kind of monstrosity we'd create if we tried to incorporate all of our designs? And would something that expensive actually sell?
What kind of cuts will we make or have to make for the sensible design budget?
It's more that we can only choose certain design elements at the expense of others. In other words, if we go with something in Mike's design, there's not enough money in the budget for what Ella wants. That's one of the reasons we haven't been able to agree on anything.
Okay. Why can't you use the original budget you were given?
I'd love to, seriously. It would be a huge win for us if we came in under or at that budget. But none of the viable designs for this project can be made for that amount. I've already rejected that budget, so I have to go to the board regardless. And since you're now responsible for the major decisions, which budget proposal we go with falls on you.
Well, you know I'm going to pick the larger one. I would rather be able to get what I want than to get limited. So, kitchen sink.
I was afraid you'd say that. Look, I'm the one who has to go to the board with this proposal, so before I can convince them this is going to be worth it, you're going to need to convince me.
Dang it. It was an actual persuasion check. Okay. Well, we need to go big or go home. I know how we can sell this idea to the board.
Well, I'm all ears because it's going to take a miracle to convince them.
It's going to take some crits. Who cares if the ship is practical? Some of the best inventions were born out of impracticality.
And how many of those impractical inventions failed catastrophically? I don't think we should take that risk.
I had to take that chance. All right, I know you're a brilliant leader because you listen to others' ideas.
Well, there's always room for personal improvement, I suppose.
We're not passing this now, I can already tell. We don't need to use the entire budget. This just gives us plenty of options.
I know
What?
how this works. If we have all those options, we're just going to eat up the entire budget using them all. Look, I know you're confident with this budget, but I know there's no way I can get it past the board, so if you want it, you're going to need to figure out how to get it done yourself.
Oh, can I actually do that? Oh, I can by me paying. Me paying out of pocket. I'm not paying out of pocket for this, Walter. Come on, man. I'll think of something to get back to you when I do.
All right. I don't know how you're going to do it unless you somehow have the authority to approve the kitchen sink budget in the computer yourself, but whatever. Just don't keep us waiting too long, okay?
Oh! Yes. I'm going to the restroom. Walter. Walter, my guy. Walter. Buddy. You're gonna laugh. You're gonna laugh, Walty. Messages. New consultant. Since the project seems to have stalled indefinitely, I'm sending in a trusted colleague to shake things up and get it back on track. Effective immediately, you are to abide by their guidance and obey their directives. Yeah, Jules. Jules, you're still taking point as project lead, so I want you to fill them in with all the details and guide them through our process. Answer any questions they may have and remind the team that this is a direct order coming from me, Walter Stroud. Parts back order. We regret to inform you that the parts you requested, those things, are currently on back order due to an unexpected delivery issue. We expect more of these parts to be coming off the assembly line in the coming weeks. We will ship them out as they become available. Since we value our continued partnership with Stroud Eklund, we will apply a 5% discount off the entire order as a courtesy. Once again, we apologize for the delay. J.J. Samuels, lead sales technician. Wonder if we're going to have to talk to this guy later. Bonuses. The topic of bonuses was brought up in our anonymous employee feedback forum. Good news! The board has approved modest bonus payout to all employees. The remainder of your bonus payout will be delivered upon completion of project codenamed Kepler, provided it meets the required launch date and sales goals. Kepler. Hold on. Can I talk to the people now? Before I
Everything's so new here.
before I do this? Will you guys talk to me?
Hi,
Dang it.
maybe you should talk with Jules first?
Get these fists up. Can't handle those. Hey, buddy. Budget proposals to be approved only by Stroud Eklund Board Executive. Status key. Open. Approved, completed, canceled. Canceled. The black hole. Project canceled. No further adjustments can be made. Budget overview for Project Black Hole. It's canceled prior to production. Estimated for parts and labor. That total was denied. Actual parts and labor. Yada yada. Kestrel. Budget overview for Project Kestrel. It cost $40,000. They made it under budget. Good. Zenith. 82 was approved. They made it under budget. Kepler is open. Kitchen sink. Estimated budget overview. It was that easy? Like, I feel like the security guard was supposed to stop me, but he just didn't care. Walter's probably going to say something about it, but I think we'll be fine. Announcements? Quarterly update? As you should all be aware, our quarterly meeting is fast approaching. Attendance is not mandatory, but secure connections are required. We encourage anyone who wishes to join to contact IT to confirm their setup is secure. Press inquiries. We know the press has recently reached out to several members of our staff. Should you be contacted, please reach out to public relations representative before responding in order to avoid any unforeseen repercussions. Reminder, security training. This is a reminder to all employees that security training is mandatory and must be completed by the end of the month. Writing sticks, cutting board, shooting board, dovetail marker.
Not much going on.
Nah, dude. Not much. Design proposal, Frank. Yilmaz. No, my pen fell when I did that. Cup holders. Doesn't work as well in space. Pouch holders, however. Put them everywhere. No seated position should be more than arm's length from a drink. Gold trim. Accent everywhere. Exudes luxury. Costs. Costly, but who cares? Wealthy elites will be buying anything coated in gold. Other absurd luxury ideas. An auto spa. Heated massage seats. Tanning bays. Steam pods. Walk-in closets. Walk-in refrigerator? Climate-controlled wine cellar. Aromatherapy units. Luxury memory foam 360-degree gyro-stabilized sleep pod. Wow, Frank. Great design proposal. Can I find everyone else's design proposals? Yes. Hello? So whose office was this that I could just go in and approve it without... You know. It's pretty easy is what I'm saying.
Let me know if you have any problems.
Oh!
I suppose that is ours now. Eh?
I'll be taking this. Now scram.
That was an accident, dude. I don't even want it. I was just spamming the button when I was opening the doors, so I accidentally grabbed it. Clean your spacesuit after use. Not seeing any more lorry stuff here. Okay.
Speak with Jules, okay?
Well, we're all super glad you're here, right, everyone? Well, we are.
Well?
Okay, but if you want to go with the larger budget proposal, then you need to find the money somehow.
I got the budget adjusted for us. It shouldn't be an issue now.
Wow, how'd you... You know what? I'm not even going to ask right now. Being friends with Mr. Stroud has its advantages, I guess. I'm just happy we can move on.
What a wonderful thing that a larger budget was approved out of the blue with no intervention by anyone. How nice.
Great, that's one problem solved. I'll go forward with that budget proposal and we can move on. Next, we need to gather some market data. The best way to do this is to outfit your ship with some sensors and take it through some real-world scenarios so we can make more informed design decisions.
Why me? Aren't there better ways of gathering that kind of data?
Well, Mr. Stroud believes you fit in our target demographic. We heard about some of your adventures, and we tend to agree that getting data from someone like you will be helpful. Frankly, most of our test pilots played a little too safe, and the scenarios we run don't push the limits as much as we can get away with legally. But luckily, we don't have those same concerns with you, because you're not technically employed by us, and Walter trusts you.
Alright, sure, sounds good. Just tell me what I need to do. I'm assuming go out and get shot.
Great! Just pick up a mission or two at the mission board and proceed like you normally would. We'll collect the data when you return. If you take on a variety of missions, we can build a ship to handle a variety of scenarios. But if you just fly one mission, we can build a more focused ship. It's up to you. In the meantime, you might also want to talk with the team, get to know them, give feedback on their proposals, etc. Good luck out there.
Okay. Frank.
You know, I have designed spacecraft for over 10 years. So, you must have really impressed Walter for him to give you this project. Or maybe it's a bit of nepotism. Never mind that. Perhaps he sees in you what he sees in me.
What do you think Walter sees in you, or, us?
My hope is that he sees the passion in our work. In truth, I know he values me, but he has yet to truly cut me loose from the corporate reins and let me do as I wish. But I understand Walter has given you much greater control of our project. Perhaps I can learn from you and convince him I'm ready for the same.
Could you tell me about yourself?
As a designer, I see the beauty in our craft and deliver that to the consumer. My desire is to make flying in our ships a joy to all the senses. I have won awards. I am proud of my work. But I do not like to brag. Rather, my goal is to change the board's perception of employees like myself from mere cogs in the corporate machine to value us as artists and let us do as we please.
10 years of experience isn't as much as you seem to think it is. No, wait, that's an insult. Jules asked me to give some feedback on your ship design proposal. Let's hear it.
Ah, yes. At least you may be more open to my ideas than my colleagues. Maybe this is a blessing in disguise. Imagine a luxury craft designed for the most discerning of tastes. Every feature designed for comfort and peace of mind. High-end performance, precision engineering, a spacecraft for those who wish to be seen. This will be the most elite personal craft on the market.
How would we design a ship like that?
The ship should be mid-size, spacious but not bulky. We'll want to build it with the highest quality, most expensive modules available. It should feel safe but not threatening. Focus on defensive measures, not aggressive weaponry. Above all, you should be able to picture your favorite celebrity, or Walter himself, flying this ship and influencing others to buy as well.
All right. You're onto something, but I think you need to define your pitch a little better.
I think I understand what you mean. It is not enough to say it's a high-end luxury ship. Who is flying this ship? Where do they go? What is their story? And why do they crave such attention? Oh, thank you. I will think on this and improve on my proposal.
So what was that about wanting to sell the ship to celebrities? Why is that so important?
2 words. Conspicuous consumption. Are you familiar with this concept?
Yes, I think I see what you're getting at. I'm not sure what that is, just because I want him to tell me.
Of course not. It's when someone buys something expensive, mostly because it is expensive in an effort to show off their wealth to others. So, if we target what the wealthy elite and celebrities want and sell the ship at a premium, they will buy it, and others will follow in order to be trendy. Imagine a star like Borealis is seen getting out of one of our luxury ships. Everyone is going to want one, so they too can feel like a celebrity.
All right, what's going on, Frank? Why are you so defensive about your design?
Because I am the lead designer on the project. It is literally my job to design it. It is frustrating because I keep getting pushback. And Jules has this idea that we will make a better product by designing it all together. Since everyone has equal say, it led us to a standstill. It was much easier before.
Well, why work here if you seem so unhappy with the way things are?
Just because I do not like how corporate we have become doesn't mean I don't like getting paid. Besides, with every successful ship I design, I believe I can influence the company to shift away from typical corporate bullshit and back to taking risks by pursuing art and innovation. Then again, here we are.
You got it, Frank.
See you.
Wow, your attitude changed quick. Neve? Neve?
Hi. Need something?
Seem a little on edge. Something wrong?
Oh, no. Well, it's just... I'm a little new here, and everyone's got these big, flashy designs. And I'm supposed to come up with one too, but like, I don't know if it's as good or like, good at all, even.
I'm sure it's just as good as the others, if not better.
Thank you for saying that, but, like, really? I don't know. Whatever. Here goes. So, I was thinking that we could really use a recreational craft in our fleet. But not like super luxurious like our Adonis pleasure yacht, something marketed more towards families. Something Mom and Dad could pack up and take the kids on vacation. You probably think that's stupid, right?
What would it take to design a ship like that?
I haven't thought of all the details, but I'd imagine lots of passenger space would be a top priority. A mid-sized ship with enough room for one, or maybe even 2 or 3 families to spread out and relax. I don't think it'd need any fancy weapons or scientific equipment, so it should be pretty affordable. Families don't want to spend a fortune, so keeping the cost low will help guarantee plenty of sales.
Do you really think that kind of ship is in demand?
I used to go off-world camping with my family when I was a kid. The other families we met always complained their ships weren't quite adequate for family vacations. They never had enough room, and the kids would always fight. I've done some market research, and no ship manufacturer seems to be making ships for things like this. Which means even if the demand is low, we can fill this niche and still sell a lot.
Recreational ship seems like a great idea. It's unique and fun.
Oh, really? Wow, I am... Thank you. I'm really glad I told you about it. Well, if we end up making it, I swear I'll work up a hell of an ad campaign for it.
Do you like working here?
So far I do. But, just between you and me, I feel like I'm in a little over my head. I feel like I have no idea what I'm doing. But my bosses really seem to like my work, so I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm doing something right. I still feel weird pitching ideas to people who have been at this for so much longer than I have.
So what's it like to do marketing for a ship manufacturer like this?
It's interesting. I'm new, and I've never done anything like this before coming here. Marketing for ships, specifically, that is. There are so many things to think of for different demographics, like style, features, cost, and all that. And you also need to think about offensive and defensive capabilities, because space is dangerous, and people need to feel like the ship they're buying is safe.
You mentioned you were new. What did you do before this?
Yeah, I've only been here for a few months. I did a little marketing for Chunks before this, but it was really more of an internship. Ships are totally different than that. I applied for the job here on a whim because I thought it'd be fun. I never expected to be hired.
You worked for Chunks.
Take care, okay?
Mike!
I'm wondering if we need another chef in the kitchen. Then again, I hear Walter brought you in to finally make a decision around here.
You got it, Mike. Has that been a problem?
Well, how do I put this? My co-workers are smart people. But between you and me, they're in way over their head with this project. Jules especially. She's new at being a project lead and has insisted we design by committee, so everyone's voice is heard. Admirable, but no one could agree on anything, and we're running significantly behind because of it.
Well, glad to be of service then.
Good. Just so long as you don't push us to make anything too nutty. I think your decisiveness will put us back on the right track. Speaking of which, I think my plan will get us where we need to be as quickly and efficiently as possible. It's simple, no frills, and most importantly, won't cause me any major headaches on the engineering side.
Sounds like this project is hard on the engineers. Why is that?
Let me tell you. All the creative minds around here are so concerned with designing the most innovative and fancy ships possible. They never stop to think about the kind of work it takes to do that in a reasonable time frame. Yes, we're engineers. Our job is to make the bloody impossible possible. But that doesn't mean it's easy or practical. That and there's never enough of us to go around.
Okay, but first, what can you tell me about your role here?
Couldn't figure it out from the engineering talk? I'm an engineer, mate. It means I'm the one who's got to put together all these plans and actually make the bloody ship fly. Been doing it for going on 25 years at various star yards. They still haven't realized this place would fall apart if not for me. Instead of letting me get to my work, they keep giving me fancy new titles and got me tied up in endless meetings like this one.
Well, sounds like a win for your team. Go on.
It's truth, and we need it. The others believe we need to think big and innovate. Reality is, we just need to do what we do better than anyone else. So I'm thinking, there's loads of fighters. No sense in mucking about with that again. And we've already got one of the best luxury liners in the biz. What I figure is, the cargo running business is booming, and no one's quite built a personal craft like that to serve the working class folk. Nothing fancy, no frills. Just a simple, sturdy, inexpensive ship with cargo room up the wazoo and make it so easy my cousin's little moppet could fly it.
Okay, I'm starting to see you're all wanting something different. So she's gonna want a fighter. You want the cargo ship. She wants the he wants the luxury liner. She wants a family ship. Seems simple enough. Any other design considerations?
Our objective should be to build a huge ship with plenty of cargo room while keeping the costs low. Doesn't need fancy equipment, just the basics. Basic weapons, basic defenses, basic scanners. You get the idea. If we go with a design like that, I can focus on quality construction and the ship will practically sell itself.
Maybe you can make your pitch a little more exciting.
Yes, of course. Zhuzh it up, just enough to disappoint me even more when we ultimately end up choosing something ridiculous. Thanks.
What do you think of Stroud Eklund?
I assume you mean the company and not the people. Because even if I didn't already think so, I'd tell you that both Walter and Issa are great. The company's still kind of young as far as star yards go, but it seems to be going in the right direction, despite what it may look like. I've been doing this for a while at other star yards, and so far, we're avoiding a lot of the mistakes some of the older corps have made.
All right, so you're kind of like the lead engineer here.
Yeah, that's me, innit? Been here since the start of the company. Done engineering for going on 30 years total. Though I keep telling them, it's senior, not lead engineer. I've got no interest in being lead. Too much management. Not enough tactile work. And yet here I am. Resigned to my fate on the R&D team.
I am very much like Mike here. I don't really contribute much to the meetings at work because I would rather be doing my job than sitting in a meeting that's telling me I'm doing a good job. That's very unhelpful to me.
Just taking a little break in the middle of the conversation, yeah?
I am. You don't like being involved in research and development? I wouldn't either, to be honest. I just want to do my job.
Nope. Not really. I like to think I don't have the ego for it. I've got nothing to prove, and I don't rightly care to make my mark on the industry. All I want to do is build the best damn starships I can, not get bogged down with all the excess particulars. But upper management loves the work I do, and they wouldn't let me say no to this. I guess they needed someone to keep everyone's heads out of the clouds, so here I am.
All right.
Right. Take care.
Well, let's hear about this fighter ship.
So, you're Walter's friend. I know he chose you to head this project as some sort of favor. Honestly, as senior technical designer, I was hoping to receive that honor, but there's always next time. Regardless, I'm excited to help you out. Do you have any experience building spaceships?
I have no idea what I'm doing.
I commend your honesty, but that does not set me at ease. Maybe we can still succeed if you listen to our advice. Now, I know you've been asked to give feedback on our design proposals. Would you care for a brief synopsis of mine?
Can you tell me more about yourself first?
I'm the most senior designer on this project, for one. Despite all the acclaim he gets, I actually referred Frank to his current design position. He and I were in the same design program when we went to get our degrees back in uni. We support each other as friends as much as possible, even when we disagree. I love my job here. But I dream one day of working for a small startup or running my own design firm so I can work on custom ships instead of mass-produced products.
All right. Yes, tell me what sort of ship you have in mind.
Of course. But first, let me ask you this. What pilot demographic is currently being underserved by the current starship market?
Pirates?
No. Even if it were legal to support piracy, I feel as if expecting pirates to pay for anything is a foolish endeavor. My idea is a little less conventional. I believe we should invest in making a dedicated exploration ship marketed towards citizen scientists. Sure, we and other manufacturers have lines of exploration ships, but none built with the average consumer in mind. It's my hope that we can jumpstart a new era of affordable, accessible space exploration fueled by ordinary people like you and me.
Oh, I thought she was supposed to be a battleship. How would I design a ship like that?
I'd start with a small ship profile. It won't need much storage or passenger capacity. Then, of course, you would want an advanced grav drive to reach deep space and plenty of energy for extended flights. In order to keep costs down, it likely doesn't need expensive weapon systems or defensive measures. It won't need those where it's going. And of course, high-end scanners and other scientific equipment is a must.
Okay, I disagree with that. Explorers need storage capacity. I'm an explorer, and I keep filling my ship. I'm leaning more towards Mike. She has the concept that I'm like, yeah, that's what I want. I want an explorer ship. But Mike's like, throw in some cargo space. Not a bad concept. That seems like it would be a very niche product.
Yeah, that's what Jules said too. But at least that gives me something to think about. Thanks. I'll refine the idea and propose it next time, I guess.
Hers is the one I'm obviously supposed to pick because that's why Walter sent me here. What do you think of the company?
Why do I feel like answering this could be a trap coming from someone who was sent here by Walter to step in and take over our project? It's not like I have anything to hide. I used to think working for a super wealthy corporation would be terrible, but honestly, it's pretty great. They've been good to me, and the stability is way better than any startup. I've had opportunities I wouldn't have anywhere else, so yeah, pretty great.
All right, what does your job entail?
Well, as a senior designer, I'm trusted to work on some pretty important features on these ships. Most of my work is on the technical features, designing them to be more user-friendly. Computer systems like navigation, targeting, you name it. It may not be as glamorous as what Frank does, but without me, these ships would be almost impossible for the average consumer to actually use. Okay, yeah. Bye.
Yeah.
I'm actually kind of amazed we finalized the budget. That was relatively painless. We'll talk later then.
You got it. Okay, a mission board. We need to do a passenger mission, a bounty mission, and give feedback on the team's proposals. Okay, hold up. Let's do that first.
This is going great. Just fantastic.
I can give you some feedback on your design proposal if you'd like.
Oh, yes, I actually do have a proposal. I wasn't really expecting you to give me feedback, but why not, I guess? I'd like to see us branch out a bit more in the starfighter market. Bounty hunting and mercenary work are both big these days, especially among the hard-blooded Freestars.
Oh, you're the one with the starfighter. Is there a lot of demand for starfighters in the consumer market?
I'm glad you brought that up. No, and yes, there's a lot of work out there that requires a capable fighting ship. But the real success comes from UC military contracts, which we would hope to attract by building a higher-end version of this ship platform for them.
So how would we go about designing a starfighter like that?
We'd want to give it strong weapons, tough defenses, plus good speed and maneuverability. Most starfighters are fairly small, and the tricky part is keeping costs down with all those fancy modules.
Maybe you should work on your pitch. Not so sure a consumer starfighter is the way to go.
You could be right. There's got to be a better way to pitch the idea. I'll give it some more thought. Thanks.
Okay, that's the optional
We'll
objective.
chat again soon, okay?
Let's go do a bounty hunter mission.
Hope you have a good stay.
It's been some time since we've had some action. Destroy the Crimson Fleet Wraith at Iridani. And then transport traders to Montara Luna. We can grab both, so we're going to grab both. Oh, the ship I have is not made for combat.
It is good to be back in our own
The galaxy's too big to be stuck in the same place.
It's fine. We'll just be screwed. I remember the ship I have.
Thrusters free.
No, we gotta go switch out. We can't fight with this. I'm sorry. Plus, maybe we can pop in with Walter and see if he's got any unique dialogue.
Sure. Speaking. Young man could always use a laugh. Another jump down.
Who can jump higher than a skyscraper in New Atlantis?
I don't know. Who?
Everybody! Skyscrapers can't jump!
Okay. Good one, Cora. Hey, next time you see Barrett, try it out on him.
Oh, they didn't. They didn't plan. Oh, that's so sad. They didn't think about it. Oh my god. Oh, poor Barrett. Poor Cora. It's so messed up that Sam just said that. Okay, how do I switch ships? Is it as simple as that? No. Hey.
Got anything you need to offload? Trader, need some work done?
How do I switch ships?
Okay, no problem.
Okay. Oh wait, I don't have to do this. No, cancel. Yeah. I can fast travel. On the planet itself. Where is the lodge? There we go. I was just going to take up back up into space and then land back on the lodge, but I can fast travel. I don't need to do that. Because I'm lazy and didn't want to run there. I'm hoping he'll say something about me cheating the budget, but I also don't think they added.
Nothing else, Constellation does have excellent lodging.
I don't think they added anything about that. Oh, I can't boost while I'm in the lodge. Okay. Hey, Walter? You at the bar? Y'all see my boy Walty? Walter Disney? He's not in his room. He's not in Sarah's room. Not in the bathroom. He's not in Noelle's room. He's not in Sal's room. Even though Sam comes in here, so I think this is actually Sam's room. He's not in Mateo's room. It's not in my room. It's not in Andreja's room. Did they just despawn him while I'm doing this quest so that I don't come back here to check for dialogue?
Hope my employees don't give you too much trouble. I'm expecting big things from you with this ship project. Don't let me down. Goodbye.
Sorry, I thought you'd have something unique to say, Walter. You don't. Can I not go to my ship? It's fine. It's fine, man.
How can I be of service, Captain?
We good. Let's get this bird in the air.
Cora's good too.
I could probably add Sarah back to my ship now that I gotten her dialogue out of the way.
Orbit achieved.
Okay, this one has a time limit, so we're going to do this one first. Send us to Cheyenne. I don't know why it didn't just jump me already. I'll jump myself. Whatever, I'll jump myself.
Wow, look at that.
Approaching ship.
Whole new
You've
set
entered
of
Freestar
stars.
Collective space. Maintain your current course while we scan for contraband. Scan complete. You're clear to land.
Thanks. Montara Luna. The Wagoner Farm.
Ready for touchdown.
appreciate the desire for independence, but these people are quite vulnerable.
Oh.
Finally.
Wait, what? I thought I was picking them up.
You're here.
Yeah. Been farming long?
Since I was old enough to pick up a bucket, yeah. This farm's been in my family for generations. In fact, there have been Wagoners living on this farm almost as long as humans have been in the Cheyenne system.
How many Wagoners live on Tara Luna today?
As far as I know, it's just me and my dad. This is the one and only Wagoner family farm. The only other Wagners on Montara Luna are buried in our family cemetery nearby. Like I said, this farm's been in our family for generations. It's home, and it'll continue to be home as long as there's a Wagner still breathing.
Okay. What do you grow here?
Mainly grains and root vegetables. We rotate through a few different kinds. It's good for the soil. Also got some livestock and other animals, mainly to keep us fed. But we sell the extra meat and eggs when we've got them. Not much different from the other farms on Montara Luna, really. Make your way.
So I thought I was picking someone up? Transport 2 traders. Traders to 1. Okay. So are they just default on my ship, but they don't appear on my ship, and then I just... Huh. I have no clue how that works. But I'm guessing, yes, they were just already on my ship.
Hey, be careful not to point that thing at me.
Okay. What? Why you got toast under your bed? Oh.
Arthritis, back pain, bad heart, I got it all. Otherwise, I'd still be running this place myself. I'd help out in the fields myself if I thought my heart could take it.
How are you and Michaela related?
Michaela's my little girl, my pride and joy. I raised her right here in Montara Luna, where she was born. Makes me mighty happy to watch her work in the fields. She has her mama's knack for planting, rest her soul.
Were you born on Montara Luna, too?
I was. Me and every other Wagoner for generations. The saying goes that the Wagoners have deep enough roots on Montara Luna to put our crops to shame.
What happened to Michaela's mother?
She passed on years ago. If my damn ticker has anything to say about it, I'll be joining her in the next life soon enough.
Who runs the farm?
Michaela runs the place. I haven't been much use around the farm since my heart started getting bad.
Well, she seems like a good woman.
I don't know what I'd do without her. I'm too sick to work the fields anymore, and the damn farmhands couldn't run this place if their lives depended on it.
Did you grow up on this farm?
Yes, I did. I was born in this house, and I plan on dying in it. The farm hasn't changed a bit since I was a kid. That's the Freestar Collective for you.
I literally want to be like, I can help you with that. And pull out a gun, but no, we won't do that. Okay. Ooh. Oh, because it's a moon. I forgot. Alright. go to any planet in that system and kill this wraith.
Taking off immediately, or are there other matters that require your attention?
Taking off immediately.
Hope you've enjoyed your stay here. Now get the hell out.
Yeah, so it seems that escort missions, you don't have to go fly and pick a person up, like I thought I had to. I guess that's why there's a time limit, because I already have what I need. So I need to go here first. To Bernard Star.
Board's all green. Successful jump.
Still, oh, this ship's not going to be able to make the jump, is it? I'm going to need my other one, huh?
How you doing, sweetie? Let's see what there is to see.
But I'd be a lot better if...
No, I can make it. Okay.
Let me guess, you'd be a lot better if you had a bigger book allowance.
You know me so well, Dad.
I would give her books.
What do you say?
If that really cut me out of that option. I'll be a bit disappointed.
Your cargo's mine.
Oh, is it? Woo! Oh, thank you. Oh, you're not even the right... You're just a banshee.
Target shields are frag.
Oh, we don't have any parts. I had 2 things of parts. Where did they go? Did they not transfer over from the other ship? They probably don't transfer over from the other ship. That's not even the person I needed to fight anyways. That was kind of just a waste of my time.
Gotta tear that ship apart.
Do. Now they're a higher... Oh, no, wait, that's a wraith. That's a wraith. Oh, I didn't put anything in this. Oh! Woo! Okay. There we are. Let's... Oh! Oh, dang it. I still don't have parts. I forgot again. I was just going to take them out and board them, but no. I'm not good at the ship combat because I put nothing into my ship. And obviously I don't need to do this. What is this anyways? Oh, they're shooting at me. What am I? Where am I? Arendari 4. This guy. What is following me? Oh God, come on. Why did my laser for my ship, not rapid fire this time? Yeah, again, I'm not very good at any of this ship stuff. And I'm very annoyed that it took my parts and left them in the other ship when it transfers all of my other stuff. Like, why? It keeps my inventory, but it doesn't keep my ship parts. Why is that a thing? Okay, one more try, and then I'm not going to waste my time on this because I don't need to do it. So I'm attacking. Oh my God, stop turning stuff off. That's the other reason why this is super annoying. Like it... Why are my guns turned off when the fight starts? Why is that one of the things that it does? Why? We're not wasting our time on this because it's just an optional part, and I don't have a ship that can fight. No. Oh my God. Leave to the solar system. Thank you. But I don't know where I'm going is the issue. Back to Nerian. Yes, here. I don't know this guy's level, but I also think he's higher than me because every enemy is for some reason higher than me. But at least on the ground, it's different. I can heal. I can't heal in space because my ship parts were gone.
Alright, we're done. You're cleared to land at New Atlantis.
No, we're not going to New Atlantis. Going... Going here. If I had more side quests done and had more money, then sure.
If you're looking for the cutting edge of starship design, you've arrived. Welcome to Stroud Eklund.
Because then I would just buy a battleship or a starfighter. Which I haven't. Because right now I've focused on story. And the majority of the story hasn't been space combat heavy. But it's going to be, I'm expecting. So I really need to knock out more of these side
Say
quests.
the word, and we shall be on our way.
So that I can do what I gotta do.
Cost a fortune to build this place so fast.
Alright, Jules.
We've got people poring over the data you collected as we speak.
I've done the market research. Ready for the next step.
A more focused design seems the proper approach.
Ah, so you just did the one passenger mission. Well, seems like you handled it pretty well. Anyway, the data you collected will help us focus our ship design and cater towards certain pilots. Now we just need to solve our interpersonal issues so we can agree on a design. Easy, right?
Why does it seem like you're asking me to do some sort of Herculean task?
Because I'd be lying if I told you it wasn't. And as long as I'm being honest, it's kind of my fault. I had this idea that we should all collaborate on the design because I thought it'd give us the best results. And I'm not willing to give up on that idea. But it's made this challenging because it made everyone equally invested and no one wants to give up anything.
Don't worry, I'll make sure to get everyone working together.
You seem awfully confident for someone who doesn't know how long we've been dealing with this. I've tried everything I can think of besides some sort of hokey team building exercise. So, what do you think you can do differently?
A hokey team building exercise. Let's try team building. What have you tried so far?
Okay, for real. It's mostly been just a bunch of arguing. First, we tried a group brainstorming session, and that went about as well as you can imagine. We tried individual designs, but that backfired. We've had meetings focused on individual aspects of the ship, and that just prolonged the process. I could have put my foot down and made a decision, but then I'd be giving up on my idea that collaboration will build us the best ship. That, and I don't want anyone to resign because of me.
Let's try team building. Maybe group meditation to calm everyone so they can work with each other.
You know what? Why not? I'll try anything at this point. Stranger things have happened. And since you mentioned the idea, I think you should be the one to lead us in the guided meditation. Just feed us a steady stream of whatever positive affirmations you've got. I don't know if it will solve the design conflicts, but maybe it'll get everyone working with each other again. And I'll take what I can get, even if it leads to a more ridiculous design. So, you're sure about this?
Yeah.
Okay, this should be interesting since I doubt any of us know what we're doing with this.
Well, I thought that was just a joke.
Our new friend offered to lead us in a group meditation session as a sort of team-building exercise. Everyone take a deep breath, try to relax, and we'll get started momentarily. Listen to what he says and repeat his affirmations.
I literally thought it was a joke. I didn't know she was going to run with it. Teamwork's pretty good, I guess. By working as a team, we can conquer any challenge.
By working as a team, we can conquer any challenge.
Oh god, I'm a cult leader.
Because Mr. Stroud is requiring us to listen to your friend, and I have every intention of doing just that because I like my job and I don't want to get fired.
Didn't need to add that second bit, did you? Go team go. You can do it, I think. My brilliance and creativity will help guide us to our goal.
My brilliance and creativity will help guide us to our goal.
Oh, you're not going to add some bit at the end where you're like, no. I I trust in my teammates, and they trust in me.
I trust in my teammates and they trust me.
I believe in myself and my ability to do my job well.
I believe in myself and my ability to do my job well.
This is Colt. We will get this project back on track, and nothing can stop us from success.
We will get this project back on track. Nothing can stop us from success.
Okay, I think that's enough of that. Thank you for leading us. I hope that was somewhat relaxing at least.
Yeah, it was, kinda.
It was fine. I'm good to go over here.
You know what? I'll do whatever anyone wants, so long as I never have to go through something like that again.
Okay, everyone.
Torture.
I think that's it. Let's get back to work.
Torture brings compromise.
Need something from me? Hope we didn't scare you off, huh?
Oh, they're all actually going back to work.
This is going great. Just fantastic.
All right, now that we've unblocked ourselves, tell me about the ship we're making.
Based on the decisions you made, well, I'm not quite sure what kind of ship we're going to end up with, but it should be capable in a variety of situations. It sure will have a lot of stuff to it.
Do you think your team will run into this issue again?
I hope not, but it's possible. If the ship sells well enough, the board will have no problem increasing the budget next time. The data you gathered for us will last a while too, and I think I picked up some useful techniques from you to help us work together better.
Can you go into more detail about the ship we're making?
This ship's going to be big, and it's going to have the best components available. I'm sure it'll be very capable of handling any situation thrown at it. This thing is going to be a beast, and I don't know how we're going to make it look halfway presentable. My only other concern comes down to the sticker price and how we're going to actually sell such a monstrosity, but that's marketing's problem now. Poor Nev.
Well, let me know if there's anything else I can do.
Now that we've addressed all our issues, we can move forward, finalize the design, and get this into production pretty quickly. If you could do us a favor and let Walter know that we're back on track, I'm sure he'll be thrilled. Thanks for your help.
Walter's probably going to be upset that I made a garbage ship and cost him 100 million credits.
My business is switching to Stroud Eklund. It just makes sense.
The customer first policy. I keep fielding questions about some of the new processes, and I understand that change is frightening. The best idea is to remove all the pain points with buying a ship. Yes, we will open ourselves up to higher rates of fraud and contract defaults. That is okay. If you go to any other Star Yards, it takes hours for our major clients to walk away with a signed contract. Sometimes it takes days. It's painful. It's antagonistic, and it's outdated. Every aspect of Stroud Eklund Star Yards has to be customer first. If we live and breathe by that code, any losses we accrue will be made up with word of mouth business and happy, loyal customers. So every decision you make, ask yourself, have I made the customers' lives better? If the answer is no, then go back to the drawing board. We are reinventing the business of Star Yards, and I am proud to be on this journey with you.
Havershaw can help you if you need anything.
Havershaw
You have a good day.
dipped there.
If you need anything, just ask.
Yeah, let me see your ships.
We got something for everyone.
Wonder if they had an affordable fighter. It's a privateer. It's Trebuchet. It's a Narcissus. It's the Roanoke again. The Galileo again. We've seen that before. The Conqueror again. And a Warwolf. Yeah, but I couldn't afford any of these. I mean, I could afford some of them. It's just so expensive.
Can we really afford a new ship?
Yes.
The repairs on our old ship just keep piling up.
Right. How you doing, mate?
What's up, mate? Right. Take care.
Oh, they don't have any dialogue after
Let me know if you have any problems.
your computer's off.
Yes? Catch you around.
All right, let's talk. Okay, yeah. Bye.
I'm supposed to work with you, I guess.
Later.
Later. All right. We've done our job on Daraja.
These ships are something else.
Captain Orion, greetings.
Everything seems to be where we left it.
Walter didn't want the ship we made. He wouldn't have hired me to do the job. Look, I died 5 times for him.
We're free.
Like, look, like the same thing with this. Why is this not always max engines? Is there a way I can set stuff to always be on? If so, I don't know if he told me, and if he did, I don't remember. So much has happened.
Let's see what there is to see.
You are entering United Colony space. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned.
This scanning thing is honestly kind of annoying.
Clear to land at New Atlantis.
If I'm being honest. Oh, Jasper Crix was the leader of the Crimson Fleet. Because Vladimir keeps saying Crix. So I thought it was some kind of religious thing.
Still getting used to this place. It does not quite feel like home, but hopefully someday.
Walter.
At this point, I don't care what you have to do to get that project back on track. Within reason.
Oh. Well, I hope you're okay with that.
At this point, I don't care what you have to do to get that project back on track. Within reason.
I managed to get your new ship project back on track.
Good to hear. I figured as much. See, I just finished looking over the final design they sent over before you arrived. I've got to say, it's certainly interesting. They managed to cram just about everything they could into it. Honestly, I don't think it ever occurred to me to do something like that. I'll be honest with you. This is the most expensive ship we've ever made. But I'm confident we can set a price point to make it work. I'll be happy to make it my new personal ship. Additionally, I want you to have one of the first off the assembly line for all of your hard work. Feel free to pick it up at the Star Yard. Thanks again.
You got it, Walter. So I do get the ship.
Take note. Everyone here is worth learning from. Yes, even the kid. Remember, you're representing all of us out there.
Let's go pick up my new ship. Let's go see this abomination I have created. Oh, man. Dude, I get it for free, right, Walter? I'm not about to fly all the way there and him be like, 30 million.
Apogee complete. We're in orbit.
Okay. Send it. It being me.
Your chords are right on the money.
Come on. Here we are. It's friggin' boiling here, and I just realized I had a thing of M&Ms that's sitting there. They're probably all melted now.
Captain Orion, hello. I am satisfied to see that you survived your most recent sleep cycle.
Wait. How do I?
You have a good day. Are you ready to do some business? Let's get you set up.
Oh my god. This is what I built. This is my baby. It's a Class C reactor. It fits 6 crew members. Has an 805 shield. Look. Look. What? My piloting skill is too low. What do I need? Where does it tell me? Where does it... How do I know what piloting level do I need? So I did fly all the way over here for nothing. Because it was just dropped into my inventory. But I also don't know what I need to be able to use this. There it is. All right. That's it.